I hope everybody can hear my voice. All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening to everyone. And thank you for your time attending for this session. Okay. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nora Shikin binti Johari. I am a librarian here in UTM Library. So today, I will show you. I'm not going to teach. I'm going to share with you a little bit information that I know. Okay, on the how to optimizing library resources for your research. Okay. So for this session will be recorded, and this video will be shared after this session. Okay, once you have completed the survey form, and then please do the followings: stop your video to conserve the internet bandwidth, and also you have if let's say you have any questions, so please type into the chat box. My team or my colleague will assist you. Okay. And one more thing is kindly please scan the QR code or click into the link given for the attendance. I think my colleague also put the attendance link on the chat box. You can check it from there. For attendance purposes. Okay. Okay, so for today's session, okay, we will cover a few modules, which is information and searching skills, UTM MOOC, turning in, EndNote, and choosing the right journal for your research. Okay, for today's facilitator, it's me, Nora Shikin binti Johari. Okay, we are continuing to support the program of courtesy at UTM, which is this is one of the initiative from UTM Library, okay, to promote courtesy to all of us. Okay, so hopefully, inshallah, we will together to put this courtesy as a practice in our daily life. Okay, and a little bit about UTM Library. There are vision, mission, and included goals, as you can see on the screen. And this is the organization chart for UTM Library, including in JB campus, KL, and Pago. Okay, UTM Library is actually led by a superwoman actually. So led by the chief librarian, Puan Noraziah Sharudin, and then followed by the chief librarian. Okay. And followed by the section. And total overall we have 192 staff in JB campus, also in KL and Pago. So inshallah we are ready to assist you. Okay. So this is the main building library. So when we talk about main buildings, it's actually referred to Perpustakaan Sultanah Zanariah PSZ, which is located beside the mosque, beside the Chancellery building in JP campus. Okay, so this is the main building, PSZ. And then we support with the branches, which is Perpustakaan Raja Zali Sofia, PRCS, and then UTM library in KL, Menara Razak, IBD library, UTM Pago library, MJIIT library in KL, and also 12 faculty libraries. Okay, besides that, we also have galleries in our library, including in JB campus and KL. So if let's say once you have a chance to come physically to our library, so you may come to this all the galleries that we have. Okay. So this is the opening hours for the library. This one is for Perpustakaan Sultanah Zanariah in JB, and also Perpustakaan Raja Zali Sofia. So this one is focused on the JB campus. And this one is opening hours for library in KL and also library in Pago. Okay. Start. This one is my library account. So, okay, this library account, you guys can try to activate your account by clicking this provided link. Okay, so by this account, you can borrow, you can do the renewal, you can hold or your reserve any books, and also you can check fines if you have. Okay, you can check here. Link. Okay. Okay, so this is the page of the version, which is you can activate your account. Okay, you need to log in here by using your UTM ID. Okay, once you log in, then it will appear your name up here, and then this is the current books that I borrow. Okay, these 3 books. From your account, you can check your current books that you borrow, and then if let's say you have any charge, your personal details, okay, your search history, okay, reading history, and so on. Okay. Okay, so we get back to the slide. Okay, in the UTM library, actually, we have this collection. This is data as of 2020, 700 to 1,000 something serial publications, electronic media, subscribed online databases. Currently, okay, we have 24 cartographic materials and also AV materials. Okay, so it also will be covered library portal, online resources, UTM library services, and thesis requirement. So, okay, I believe that everybody have their own subject on research. So how to start searching for your resources, okay, for your research. Okay, first, of course, you may already have your title or task definition, and then to complete that task, you need to find the information. Then you need or you are required to have the information seeking strategy, and then you need to locate the resource and how and where to access. Also, lastly, when you get the information, how you need to evaluate that information. Okay, we go one by one. Okay, task definition is actually, it can be anything. You feel curious, you want to know something, that it can be a task definition. Okay, for example, maybe you want to know about the current situation of the COVID-19 in Asia, maybe the situation of our friends in Palestine. It can be your, or maybe you have a title of your assignment, or you want to know any curiosity that you need some explanation. So that can be your task definition. And then the tips here that basically when you have the task statement for the task definition, the insignificant words, for example, and the, for, and etc. Okay. And the next is identify the significant keywords to narrow down the search or broader the terms. Okay. And lastly, add in the search techniques, for example, Boolean operators, phrase searching, or nesting. Okay, so these are the sample actually for the explanation on the narrow terms, related terms, or the synonyms, or the broader terms. Okay. Okay, so this is a Boolean operator. Boolean operator is actually one of the search technique. Okay, so Boolean operator we have three actually: and, a and d. Second is or, and lastly is not, not. So we have three types of Boolean operator. Okay, so first one is and, which is it used for the purpose to combine or to exclude keyword in searching process. So it will the result will be more focused and more productive. Time, save your effort. Okay, by eliminating the inappropriate items. Okay, so this is one of the example, the security and e-commerce, which is you want something that related to security and e-commerce. So you will find the results security that relate with e-commerce or so you and it used to combine different ideas. Okay. Next one says or security or e-commerce, which is it used when you want to broaden your search. Okay, it also used for the synonyms So it means here you need anything about security and anything about the e-commerce. So you need all of them, all the that related with security and related to e-commerce. Okay. And last one is not Boolean operator not. So this one security not e-commerce. Okay, it used when you want to eliminate all terms that follow it from your research result. For example, you only want the security, not e-commerce. Maybe it comes with security e-commerce, but you don't want the e-commerce part. Okay, so you just need the security itself. Okay, so it will exclude certain terms used to make the search more specific. Okay, we go to the step number 2, which is information seeking strategy. Okay, which sources that are the best for my needs and what sources? So in order to answer the previous slide in our library sources, the first one is printed and another one is electronic. Okay, these are printed sources. You can search from OPEC. Our system, we call it as OPEC, for the books, journals, and thesis. Another one is electronic resources, which is you can find it on our online databases and also document management system, DMS, databases, e-journals, e-books, UTM thesis, past year exam articles, proceedings, and also conference papers. Okay. So we go to the step number 3, location and access. How to access and where's the location? Okay, starting from now, okay, maybe you can set our library website as your bookmark, which is this is our library website, library.utm.my. Okay, so this is the platform which is you can search for your resources. Okay, I think I can click this one. Okay. Okay, so this is our library website. Okay. The first one is the poster for any activities, any announcement that we have. And the second one, second row here, we have this one is we call as a okay, anything in our collection. So you may key in any keywords in this search box. Okay. So we have also the open access item and digital documents. So I will show you later. Okay. We also have, this is the button for the online databases. Okay, for the turning in and note, thesis and exam paper. Okay, so you can access from here. And then the opening hours also we have here. The links, we have a news. If you want to know something about the library, any activities that we provide. Okay. So briefly, this is our website. Okay, so next. Okay, we go deeply into collection. So just I see just now how to search, how to start searching in our portal. So we go to the website again. Okay, this is our website. If you are searching in the searching box here, it will go or it will bring you to this ocean page. We call it as OPEC service. Okay, online catalog for easy access to information, ocean page. Okay, So this is the same. So you can search from here or you can search in the search box here. Okay, for example, I'm searching for a civil engineering. Okay, try to search. Okay, this is the result. The terms that I used just now is civil engineering. Okay, example this one. Let me try to click to check the details. Okay, so this is the titles. So the item. Okay, the current location is at JB library. So here, this building in JB. Okay, so this is the call number, but the status is not for loan. It's only for referring in the library. Okay, we try to search something else. We can try to green infrastructure. Okay, I'm using the second keywords here, green infrastructure. So this is the result. Okay, for example, I need the first one, so I just need to click the title. And this is the bibliographic information about this book, the titles, who are the author, okay, when this book is published, okay. And the most important thing is the item type. This one is book, the current location of this item. Okay, this one is in JB, PS at JB. Okay, if let's say here that are stated PS at KL, so that means that books is in KL, library in KL. So the call number and the status is available. So it means that these books is available if you need to borrow them. Okay, right. Okay, for example, this one. Let's take a look in other books. Okay, so this is a book, another book. Okay, it looks like here that we have this book, two copies of this book. Okay, we have two copies, both of it in PSZJB library. This is the call number, and both of it also the status is available. Okay, if let's say this book is currently borrowed by someone, okay, the status here is not available. It means that they state the date that that book should be returned. And then if let's say that books is currently borrowed by someone and then you really need that books, so you can make a reservation by using your account just now. So you can reserve. Once that book is, you can get that book. Okay. So actually different item will have different status. Okay, I will explain to you after this what are the status that we have. Okay, we get back to the slide. Okay, if let's say you are searching for items in our website, and then when you are searching, the status is in processing. So this one you need to, we have another procedure, which is you need to fill out the form, and then we process that books for you. Basically, it will take 3 working days. So then you can access the books. If let's say, like I said just now, if let's say that book is currently borrowed by someone and then you can reserve the book, And also another one, the items that you need are not in our collection, but you still need that item. So we try our best to get uh, to help you to get that item by the library loan. Okay, I will explain about interlibrary loan after this. Okay, besides that, if the items or the materials is currently borrowed by other university, so the status is out on loan, okay? So this one you also need to make a reservation. If let's say the status is open shelf or available, so it will available for borrowing or for reference. And for reference materials, basically it located in level 4 and level 5, abstract and index in level 2. And other than that, material at bindery, material being cataloged, okay, UTM special collection, thesis collection. So this one you need to fill up a form. Another one is for the collection map and chart. So you may proceed to the inquiries counter at level 3 to access it. Journal at level 2, bound journal also at level 2. Media counter, creative collection at level 3. Circulation counter at level 3. And status available soon, you may proceed to the related counter services. Okay. Okay, this one is a lip mask. We call it a lip mask, which is this is a platform that consists resources that listed under the Directory of Open Access Journal (DOAJ), and as well in institutional repository of nation public university such as UPM, USM, and so on. Okay. As you can see here, when you do the searching OPEX, we click at the library collection tab, and then next step is open access. So this one is litmus located. If you're searching, then you can get the full text and download that full text over there. Okay, so this one is under, basically mostly is under directory of open access journal. Okay. Okay, interlibrary loans that I mentioned just now. For those who are having a problems, you can put your questions on the chat box, and then my colleague or my team will assist you. Okay, so this is interlibrary loan. This is one of the service that we provide to the user. Sorry, to the user in UTM, library UTM. Is a service actually which helps eligible users to that are unavailable in the UTM library. Okay, and this the materials include thesis, which is within UTM, printed books, and also articles from the database. Okay, so tries to click this one. In other words, if let's say you are searching that unfortunately that item is not in our collection, so you can try to apply by using this service. So we try our best to help you to get that information or that items from other universities who have it. Okay. But before you apply this service, please make sure that you already search in our every transactions for request item will be charged about 2 ringgit for the processing fee. You must understand that is a processing fee, so this is not the price of the item. So, okay, click here to apply. So please make sure to provide with the details of that items or the information of that articles or books that you need. So then we can proceed to other university who have that kind of materials. Okay, and then there's two types actually. Materials that you can try to request, which is like I mentioned just now. So you need to fill in the form completely, okay, with the information. So once we receive your request, our person in charge or officer in charge will respond and then keep you updating the also your status here later. Okay, so you must need to read the terms and conditions before you apply. Okay, so we get back to the slide. All right, so we come up to this online databases. Yes, module. Okay, so for online databases, basically for those who are outside the campus or off campus, you are need to access through easy proxy page, easyproxy.utm.my. Okay, so you can access it from your home as long as you have coverage internet. Okay, but for those who are inside the UTM, it not easy proxy, but it best if you are using easy proxy. Okay, but for since yesterday we have a problems with the server, so I'm so sorry I couldn't show you live to access to directly from easy proxy page. And also next we call it as a DMS few system. I to check from the slide. Okay, for this one, for the online databases, you need to log in through easy proxy by using your UTM ID. Okay, so please make sure you have your own UTM ID. Okay, and please take note the alert here, which is please avoid opening multiple tabs at a time. Second, please do not download not more than 5 chapters or articles at a time, and do not 100 megabyte in 15 minutes. Okay, so if the system detect all this or maybe one of these happen, so the page easy proxy basically will block you or your IP will be blocked. Okay, but if let's say that happens, so please don't panic. Okay, you just need to send an email to us, LIB support at you are having difficulties in accessing our databases. Okay, kindly please email to us. Okay, basically we have just now I showed that I'm saying that we have 24 subscribers. So the most frequently used by the students are basically are Science Direct. So here are the my teammate already put the link here. So thanks to them. So this one I need to go directly to the page because we cannot go through into the Easy Proxy page. The Easy Proxy page is actually they try to recognize you as a UTM students or UTM user. So when you access it from outside, they know that you are from UTM. Okay, so this is the page of the Science Direct. Okay, which is if let's say you have any keywords or any related subject that you want to search, so you just need to key in the keywords here in the search box. For example, here I have data science and try to search. If you are using keyword, so the result will be so big. So it is advisable that you use the specific, more specific keyword, okay? Or otherwise, you can filter on your left side here, which year that you need. For example, you just need 2020. Okay, you just need the review articles or research articles only. Okay, so it will narrow down the result. Okay, for example, okay, I need to make the title. Okay, so this is the articles. This is the article title. And this article is published in the International Journal of Information Management. This article, okay, so don't call it journal. The article and journal is different. Okay. Okay. Basically, article title will come up with the volume, and some of it also have the issue number, volume number, and issue number. Also, the date when that article is published. Okay. So how to download these articles? You just need to go to the download PDF. Okay, so this is the article in the PDF format. Okay, so it advisable before you download. Maybe you can read first the abstract. So if let's say this article is suitable for your research or what you are searching for, then you can download. Okay, rather than you download it a few, then finally it shows that it's not related with your research. Okay, so this is the articles. Then you can download. All right. So this is the how to get an article from the one of the database, which is Science Direct. Okay, this is one of the subscribe database that we subscribe with the highest amount. Okay, and Science Direct also one of the uh, online database that are most user friendly. Okay, for example, I try this one. You get the full text access. Okay, data science base. This articles is from journals of science and bioengineering, volume 130, issue number 4 on October 2020. Okay. All right. So in our list of subscribed databases, we have two subscribed index databases, which is Scopus, and another one is Web of Science. UTM are refer to these two databases, Scopus and Web of Science, for the index or the high impact article and journal. Okay. So let me show you on the Scopus, I think. When your lecturer asking for resources with high impact, okay, high impact factor, it refer to the Scopus and Web of Science. So you can search for resources from these two. It's actually look, so you need to search in the search box first. For example, I'm looking for civil engineering and then search. Okay. So for the keyword civil engineering, this is the result. Okay. You also can filter on your left side. You want to limit so it will reduce the number. Okay, so narrow down to 6,000 only. Okay, for example, I need the first one. So I click this title. Okay. Okay, as you can see here, this is the title of this publication, Development of Relationship Between Liquid Limit and Clay Content for West and Shallow Soils. So actually this one is IOP conference series. Okay, it's open access. So let's try how to get this full text article. You need to click view at publisher. For Scopus and Web of Science, it's a bit different for you to get the full text. You need to view at the publisher. Okay, because Scopus and Web of Science, like I said just now, is looks like a directory. So it will bring you to the original owner of this article. So it's from IOP Science. So this you need to download from here, from this page, okay, from the IOP Science itself. Okay, so this is the article PDF in PDF format, so you can download. Okay, but don't worry if let's say you are searching for a Scopus and or in Web of Science, you cannot download the articles because of we didn't subscribe that article. Okay, you can apply by using the service that we called just now interlibrary loan. Okay, so you can try to apply from there. We try to get it. Okay. The link to the Scopus, Science Era and Web of Science, my friends already put the link on the chat box, so you can try if you want to try. Our server is having a problem, okay, until we fix it. So you can use this link. Okay, actually from here you can register or sign in on your own by having account from Scopus. You can register here, okay. Okay, let me try to search another article. Review article. This one is from Science Direct. Okay, you can search by using any keyword. Okay, you can limit, you can filter, so it will reduce the numbers of result. Okay, for example, this one, I need this one, this article. So I just need to click the title. Okay, so this article is this is article title. It comes from the Journals of Immersion and Content-Based Language Education. Okay, so I try to click the name of that journal. Okay, so this is the source details of this journal. It says here that the Scopus covers these journals from 2019 to 2020. So it seems that 2021, this year, the Scopus not covered this journal. Okay, So you need to check, better you check the journal or the sources of the articles that you search. Okay. Basically, in Scopus, we don't have the ranking of the impact factor. So, but as long as the title of the journal or title of the article is indexed in Scopus, that can be as a good articles. Okay. So that one is Scopus. Okay, we get back to the slide. Okay, next one, I try to show you for the Web of Science. This is another one of the index databases, okay, other than Scopus, so Web of Science. But in Web of Science, basically, they have ranking, while the impact factor, they have 4 quartile, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. The best one is quarter 1. Which is for those lecturer or students who are submit their publication and index in Web of Science, it will give you highest mark. Okay, for example, I'm looking for civil engineering. The concept is the same for those basically for those subscriber bases. The searching technique, okay, you need to key in the keywords and then do the searching. Okay, same here. You can filter to narrow down your search. Okay, the result here is 40,000. So you can refine your search by year maybe or by subject. Okay. Okay. For example, I need this one. So try to click the title. Okay. So this is the title of this article. And this article is come from the construction and building materials. This is the name of the journal. Okay. So volume number 264, the article number is this one, and then published on the 2020, this type of this article. So in Web of Science, you can check the impact, the journal impact factor. Okay, so you just need to click the view journal impact. This basically refer to the journals who have a quartile that index in Web of Science. If let's say these journals index in Web of Science, but they don't have the quartile, so this link, they don't provide with the link. Okay, so you can click view journal impact. So this construction and building materials journals, okay, they have 4.419 impact factor. Okay, ranking and category 10 of out of 63. So it quite good here because there is a in quarter 1. Okay, so it's a very good journal. Okay, if let's say you want to check further on this journal, you can check here, journal citations report. You can click from here, journal citation report, and then you can check further for this journal. Okay, so this is the details of this journal profile. Okay, so the ISSN, okay, and the citation distribution, journal impact. So you can check the how it calculate the impact factor. So this is the reports of that particular journal. Okay, so you can check from here. Same goes to the Scopus. In Web of Science, you can also uh, sign up for your account in Web of Science. Okay. And another one is, okay, for example, from the list that you are searching, you can do the analyze result. As you can see here, analyze result. So it will appear which category that are prominent actually. For example, in the publication years, which are the prominent uh, field or subject. Okay, for example, the countries or the region that maybe you want to collaborate. So who are the prominent in this field? So the result, okay. For example, for this field is actually USA, the biggest one here. Okay. So this is the that basically you can explore more about this all these databases. A lot of information. Okay. All right. So we get back to the slide. About using Science Direct first, and then secondly is Scopus, and then Web of Science. So three of these. Okay. I'm so sorry because we have a problem with the Easy Proxy, so I didn't go live with the Easy Proxy page. Okay. Just now, this I mentioned just now for the Scopus and also Web of Science. Okay. So next we go to the Document Management System, DMS. Okay, DMS is actually one of our exam papers, past year exam papers, theses, electronic theses, index paper, project paper. It consists of a digital collection of the university's intellectual or research output. This system centralizes, collect, preserve, and accessing collection of scholarly materials that showcase the research output of UTM communities. Okay, so this system also I cannot go live, so I just go through to the slide. You can access it after this, after our servers is back into the normal condition. Okay, so how to access this system? We call it as a DMS, Document Management System, DMS. Okay, you need to sign in by using your UTM ID, and then please make sure that you are on the side of restricted repository. This is the correct page for the correct site. Restricted repository, you sign in. Okay, once you sign in, and then you can search for your thesis or exam papers that you need. So then you can download. If let's say you access this system, DMS system without login, you can still go through the items that we have, but once you want to download, then the button for download is not appear, so it requires for you to sign in. Okay. Okay, next is the UTM institutional repository, which is a open access to login, and then you can do searching. Same goes like DMS. Just this one is a digital collection of the university's intellectual or research output. Okay, and then it covers, if let's say you are searching for thesis here, it covers only for the first. Okay, so this is one, we call it as also eprints.utm.my. UTMIR. Okay, and we go for the next step is evaluation. Okay, when you already have the information, okay, the data that you have, okay, you may check which this with this aspect ASPECT, which is the authority, the sources, the purpose, the time. Okay, for the authority, is there an author's name? Is it any similar work by this author? You need to check. Okay, is it personal recommendation for this author? So you need to double check. Okay, the sources, is it information presented as fact? Does the author provide the documentation? If the information or sources that are included, are they from the credible sources? Please double check. Okay, and for the purpose, does the source agree to a perspective or specific opinion? Is the source intended to entertain or sell? Is the source too basic, too technical, or too advanced? You can check, okay, for the purpose. And evenness, does the author recognize other points of view? Is it the information presented is objectively, okay? So you can check for evenness. And next is coverage. Is it the sources comprehensive or inclusive enough for your needs? Okay, does this that is relevant to your needs? Okay. And lastly is timeliness, which is when was the source published? Is it the date appropriate for your topic? Okay. For example, especially for the technology, because technology is going too fast. Maybe not relevant if you're using the article or the sources from the 19th something, okay, because technologies work too fast. Is it appropriate to your topic? So you can check. Yeah, okay. Ethics in using information. Okay, so please use the information wisely and do not spread the fake news. Okay, if you are feel unsure about the information, please double check. Please uh, don't simply share to anybody. Okay, so please make sure that it's true, and then it is need to share, then it can be done. Okay. Okay, next is UTM modes is one platform for you, for those who are in UTM, to get access to few modules here that are provided in the UTM mode. It's not only for the library. Okay. Okay, you can go to this website, mode.utm.my. Okay. So you need to sign up by using this one. You need to sign up first. Okay. You need to use UTM email and assign dedicated password for UTM mode, and then fill up all the details and click on the start learning. Okay, this is on the page mode.utm.my. Okay, so then there's a few courses provided there, and then one of it is library skills. So if you are you want to join this course, you can click library skills courses over there, and then click on the learning activities to participate in the library skills courses. And then you need to view all the videos. We have 11 videos here inside the course. You need to view all the videos. And then after that, after you finish view all the videos, e-certificate will be given once you are 100% completed. The process will be sent to your for your email. All right. Okay. Next is turn it in. Okay. What is a turn it in actually? Have a very famous tool that are basically using by the students and also the lecturers. Okay, not in UTM. All the universities are using it to turn it in. Okay, so turning in is actually as a plagiarism checker. It's a training guide for your students. Okay, so what is turning in? It is educational tools that allows educators to check for the authenticity of students' works. And turning in is actually an internet based service. Okay, so as long as you have an internet, so you can access. It's not a software that you need to download and install it in your PC. It's a web based. So if let's say you are using the turning in, as long as you have an internet, then you can access it. Okay. So what turning in does, it accepts students' work. It will identify content copied from the internet, previously submitted students' paper, online databases, e-journals, and ebooks. And it also check and produce the similarity or the originality report. Okay, that's how it's set. Okay, for those who don't have the account, you must create account first. Okay, create user profile registration one time only with UTM email. Please kindly use your UTM email. If let's say you are using other than UTM email, and then user account with non-UTM email will be dropped, deleted from the respective class ID without prior notice. Okay, please make sure you use your UTM email. And then the second one is submit the students' work. Okay, you can submit your works, and you can enroll in additional only. Okay, we also provide here with the training videos for the students who want to know more about the turn it in. Okay, so we provide the link here. You can check it after this on the YouTube. Okay, every class ID basically they have the class ID and password. So for library, we provide the UTM library training class, which is the class ID that we provide is by the library is for the purpose of training, familiarizing yourself with the turning in. And it is advisable for the students to obtain the class ID from your respective supervisor to check articles or thesis for your final submission. Okay, please make sure for your final submission, please submit to your supervisors or faculty or school account. Okay, sorry, for class, sorry. Okay, so library provide with the turning in class is for your training purposes. All right. So if let's say you have any inquiries or any problems regarding to the turning in, don't worry. You just come and email to us turning in library at utm.my. Okay, turn it in lib@utm.my. So we try our best to assist you for this kind of turn it in matter. Okay, and one more thing, the class ID that provided by the library is we provide monthly. Okay, for this one is in May. So this is the class ID and password. So next month we come up with a new class ID. So if let's say that your class ID, or sorry, your class in your Turnitin account is expired, so you need the new class ID, a new class. All right. So you can get access to that password. If you want the new password, then you can refer to us. Okay. For the Turnitin, you can submit work or your assignment by using single file upload, or you can cut and paste the submission only for text. Okay. Then the file size may not exceed 20 MB. Okay. For the text, not only files may not exceed 2 MB. Okay. So please make sure of that. Okay. From that article that you submit, you may get the report for your publication. Okay, you can open the publication similarity to the originality report by clicking on the percentage. I will show you later. Okay, let's skip this one next. You can also enroll in additional class. It is normal when you have one account and there is a few class in your account. Okay, so let's take a look. You can go to the www.turnitin.com. Okay, for those who are first timers here who don't have the account with Turnitin, you need to create account first by clicking the create account, and please choose student. For those who are lecturer, you can choose instructor or lecturer. So please key in the ID and password that I showed just now. This is the ID and password class enrollment key. So this is for the so you need to key in the ID and password, and then fill up your information, your first name, your last name, email address. Please make sure you are using UTM email, okay, and password and so on, and then click I'm not a robot here, and then agree. So you will have your account with Turnitin. Okay, I need to log in first because I already have the account. Okay, so this is the page of the Turnitin. If you are a student, the status of your account is an account student. So this is the class that I have actually expired, and one is the active one is this month for May. Okay. So this is actually the view of the Turnitin. We provide with the folder, which is the whole chapter 1 until chapter 8. So you can submit your paper or your assignment or your thesis here by, you can submit by chapter, okay? So you just need to click submit, and then you can choose any file from your PC or from your laptop, from your thumb drive. then upload. Okay. Once you upload, you can get the result. Okay, for example, okay, this is my past class. Okay, I submit this one on the chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. So once you submit, the similarity index will be appear here. So basically, exceed 20%. Okay, so if you want to go detail on this one, you just need to click the percentage. Okay, so this is actually the articles that I download from the database. Okay, so you check here, the percentage is 30% similarity. So this is the details. Okay, total 30% is come from here, 28 from, I think this was from the internet sources. Okay, mostly is from the internet sources. It detect from the, this one is from publication. All the percentage are stated here, where it come from. And it total up to 30% total. Okay. So for the students, if let's say your similarity index is high, more to rephrase or redo again the sentence to make it not detect by the turning in. Okay, so you need to redo again. Once you redo and you want to submit again, for example, you submit to the chapter 1 and then you rephrase, you redo, and you want to submit again to check again that particular file that you already edit. Okay, please do resubmission, okay, in the same chapter. Okay, otherwise, if let's say you, before this, you submit in chapter 1, and then after you edit, after you, it will detect 100% similarity with the chapter 1. So you need to do the resubmission. Basically, when you submit, because this is the class I already expired, so there is no button submit here. Basically, when you submit, and then button resubmit will appear here, so then you can resubmit again without detect the previous one. Okay, it will not detect the previous one. Okay, for if let's say the similarity index is cover not only from the internet sources, but sometimes it detects also for the unnecessary phrase, formula. Okay, but that one is actually not the something that should be total as the detected from the internet. Okay, but then you can try to, because lecturer they have if your lecturer have an account as an instructor, so they have the authority to exclude. So if let's say that phrase is already been cited, so but then in the system in the turn-in, they still detect that. So your lecturer can exclude, will be reduced. Okay. So there is a report. You can click the just now current view and then click for the report. Maybe it takes time. Maybe it takes time because my page is 80 pages here. Okay, this is the way. If you want to generate the report, you just need to click the button download here and then click the current view. So you can take the report from this file. Okay, that is the way. All right, so that is for the turn it in. If let's say you are need special classes for the turn it in, then you can request after this for a special class only for the turn it in to the person in charge, Madam Haiza, after this. Then maybe you want to make an appointment, okay? Because we also provide with the turn it in class. Okay, so we get back to the start. As I can see here in the chat box, document to upload in Microsoft or PDF. But yeah, both of the document type can be uploaded, okay, in PDF or in Word. So you can upload both, right, to the Turnitin. Okay. So next is EndNote. Okay, just now Turnitin is web-based tools, which is you can access from the internet. And this one is EndNote is a software which is you need to download. This software is one of the reference manager or reference tool for you to able to write faster, research better, to stay organized, to collaborate easier for your resources, easy to get published and you can work from anywhere with the file of your research. Okay. For the latest version of EndNote that we are using right now is EndNote X9. Okay, how to download this software? If let's say you don't have this software yet, you can go to myutm.my and sign in by using your UTM ID. Click Software Center at the left panel. So let me try to click this one. I'll show you. Okay, so this is my UTM. My default is in Bahasa. So in Malay is a pusat perisian. If your setting is in English, is called as a software center. Yeah, software center, pusat perisian. So click that and then search for EndNote. Click EndNote. This is provided by the UTM Digital. Okay, UTM provide this software to the users in UTM. Okay, so this is the description and the software. So we are using EndNote X9. So this is the details. And this is the software. So if you're using Windows, download the links for Windows. And if you are using Mac, this is the download. button. And when you download, they will require your for the serial number or the product key. So please copy this product key to register your EndNote. Okay. So once the EndNote in your PC or your laptop, okay. When you are what you need to come up with the Microsoft Word as well. Okay. Okay. What your okay. Microsoft Word will add one more tab up above here. So the function for EndNote X9. So this is the function. Okay. EndNote. We need to open the software for EndNote and the Microsoft Word, and another one is the resources. I show you later on. Okay, I open a new one. So this is my folder. Okay, so this is my new EndNote. Okay, so here is still empty. Don't have any record yet. Okay, how I need to import my articles into this. Let me show you one by one. First, I show you how to get the resources from the database directly. Okay, for example, from the Science Direct, to log out first. I need to get the link from the slide. Okay, you can search using any keywords. For example, just now I'm using data science, and then search. Okay, I need articles from 2020. Okay, for example, I need this one, these articles. So I just need to click at the small box beside the title. Okay, and then click export. For EndNote, we are using export citation to RIS. Okay, you can save or open, click OK. So it will go directly to your. So this is my first article that I get it from Science Direct. Okay, I show you one more time. If let's say you already checked, then you need this 1, 2, 3, 4 articles. Okay, so you just need to click export because you already did to use this button. Export citation to RIS, then click OK. So this is the new 4 articles that I import just now. The imported reference. The imported reference is the newest record in Node. But if let's say you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. So this is from the articles that get directly from database. Okay. So how to do the citation from these articles for your assignment or maybe your research? Okay. Maybe you do the assignment and then some of the what you call it, sentence, and then you get it from the article A, and the next sentence is from the article B. So you need to do the citation. So how is it? Okay, let me show you. Okay, for example, this is the first, this is the sentence that you do, and you need to cite this sentence. Okay, for example. Okay, what you need to do is in the EndNote, you need to select which are the sentence just now that you made is from. For example, that sentence is from the first article. So you just need to click at the first article, single click. So you can go to the Word, Microsoft Word. On the tab EndNote X9, there's an insert citation here. There's a small arrow, insert citation, and then insert selected citation. So it automatically do the citation for you. Okay, basically in UTM we are using the APA6 format. This is the format that you are using in UTM, APA6. Okay, so make sure the style here, please choose APA6, and this is the format. So this is the citation, okay, and this one you can bring it to the references, to the last chapter or last page of your research, okay, or your assignment. Okay, so this one, this is the citation, and this is the reference. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Two. Okay, for example, this sentence is come from 2 or 3 articles. Okay, we combine it, make it one sentence. Okay, you just need to click to the particular title in the endnote. For example, that sentence is from these three articles. Okay, so you just need to highlight. Okay, and then go to the Microsoft Word at the back of the sentence, and then click for the tab EndNote X9. Here, insert citation, insert selected citations. So it will show the three of the articles that you refer and the references already being organized down here. And it also organized alphabetically. Okay, so I think it might help you a lot. And this is actually just a few functions of the EndNote. It has a lot of function more about EndNote. So same goes to Turnitin. If let's say you are need an extra knowledge on EndNote, you can have one special session only for the EndNote training. Okay. For assignment, if let's say you are your lecturer request to use numbered rather than using APS, change the setting here to numbered. So your reference will be in the numbered formatted. Okay, so this is number 1, number 2, and number 4. If let's say they are required to choose APA6, the style or the format, you just need to change to APA6. Okay, so it depends on your requirement. Basically, for the thesis on UTM, they are using APA6. Okay. Okay. From here, if let's say, okay, I try to show you with more articles. So I try to import more article. Here, export citation to RIS. Then okay. So this is the new articles that I get from the database. So total, I have 12 articles. So from here, actually, you can create a group. For example, this is all the research for your assignment or for your research or thesis. Okay, you can create a group by right click at my group here. There is a my group. Right click and create group. So maybe you want to organize these articles by chapter or by subject. For example, this for chapter 1. So this, for example, 1, 2, 3. This is articles that I'm using for the chapter 1. So I can drag these articles into the chapter 1. Okay, so this is the articles that I need for chapter 1. But all reference, we still have all these articles. It just in groups, you can divide it into what necessarily. For example, you want to divide by chapter, so you can divide by chapter. If let's say you want to divide by subject, so you can do so, right? Another one is maybe you want to chapter 2. Okay, for example, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using these articles, these 5 articles is for chapter 2. So I can organize the articles or the resources that I'm using for my assignment or my thesis. Okay. All right. So let me get back to the slide. Okay. Choosing the right journal for your research. Okay. So I think your research is just like your like what like your blood, sweat, sweat and your tears. So I think it's really uh special to you. Okay. So then please make sure that you are doing the submission of your thesis, your publication into the right one. Okay. To a trusted journal. Okay. Is it because right now is so many journals in your field maybe. Okay. How can you be sure that you are choosing the right one, the trustworthy journal? Okay. So this is the link. Think, check, submit.org is one of the interesting website that you may take a look. And this is one of the poster that provided by our librarian, which is on the think, check, and submit. So I try to click this one. Yes, this is a poster. Okay, choose the right journal or publish for your research. This is actually a checklist, okay? Before you submit your publication to anywhere, so please do this checklist uh, as a precaution, okay? Please double check, okay? First one thing that are you submitting your research to a trusted journal? Is it the right journal for your work? Okay, so please. And then after that, if let's say that is the right journal, please double check. Refer to this list for your chosen journal to check if it is trusted. Okay. Do you or your colleague know that journal? Okay. Can you easily find and contact the publisher? Okay. Is it a journal clear about the type of peer review it being used? Okay. Articles index and or archive in dedicated services. Is it clear what fees will be charged? Are guidelines provided for authors on the publisher website? Is the publisher a member of a recognized industry initiative? So kindly please double check all these checklists. After that, if you are confident all that are okay, so then you can submit. If you can say yes to most all of the questions on the list, so complete the checklist and submit your article. Only if you can answer yes to most or all of the questions. Okay, so this is one of the initiative that provide from our library to make sure that you are submitting your publication into the right one. Okay. Okay, let's go to the slide. All right. Next is okay. Actually, why I'm saying all those things because we currently exposed with the predatory journal, hijack journal, fake journal. Okay, predatory journal is actually a journal suspected of abusing paid open access to okay. Basically, they will try to get your attention by saying that come to publish in our journal. So then they guarantee that your publication will be published maybe in 2 or 3 weeks after that. Okay, but bear in mind that basically the good journal it takes time to the review process. Okay, because basically there will turn a review process and then it might be more than one person who review your publication. Okay, and the reviewer basically have an expert opinion. Okay, so that's why it will take time. Basically to publish or some of it 6 months to publish. Okay, so if let's say they publish in 2 weeks, so maybe you can double check because if let's say they takes uh so short time to review, who is the reviewer? Is it um the the expert one in your field to review your publication? So please check. Okay. And another one is a hijack of fake journal. This is a hijack journals that are duplicate or fake websites or not the original ones. Okay, basically it often created by that offering academicians the opportunity to rapidly publish their research online for a fee. Okay, this one is but it is a fake. Okay, for example, looks like nampak sama tapi bukan dia. Okay, just like that. It's actually it's not the original one. Okay, for example, that you are buying some shirt, maybe the brand is Adidas, or buying that shirt in the original boutique and you pay for 300 ringgit maybe, and another one is you can get that item, that shirt for 50 ringgit, for example. It's same design but different fee, and also the quality, the brand is the most important thing is not an original one. Okay, so that's one of the example. So that's original and fake journal. Okay, so recognizing and avoiding the predatory journals. Many predatory journals are claiming that are indexed by either by Scopus or Web of Science in the index database with impact factor. Check the journal website thoroughly and compare the details listed in the Web of Science of Scopus or my site. For the international level, basically they will look for the Web of Science and Scopus, as well in UTM. We are using these two, Web of Science and Scopus. For the Malaysian level, we can use my site, Malaysian Citation Index. So here in this table, we provide with the list for you to check. Is it the fake one or is it the predatory journal? So you can check this one from Clarivate Analytics is the statistic from the analysis from the statistic Clarivate, and this one is from the Scopus provided by the Elsevier. Okay, so you can check. This one is updated until March 2021. Okay, for Scopus. All right. So here are some of the tips that might help you. First, please check the journal details. Okay, search the journal title in Scopus, in Web of Science, or in my site. Visit the journal website using the provided URL from the Scopus or Web of Science. Check the journal details such as URL, ISSN, the serial number, the current and the past publications. Okay, avoid searching the journal title in Google as it may lead you to a fake or pseudo journal instead. Okay. For example, number one, this is the journal is indexed in the Web of Science. So this one is actually ranked as a Q a quarter 3 and Scopus. Okay, so this is one of the example. Basically, like I showed you just now, the journal citations report. If let's say you are searching for the journal title in the Scopus of Science, it stated there and it have this kind of information. So basically, that article or that journal is indexed in Scopus or Web of Science, so it's okay. But if let's say you are searching and there is no information found in the Scopus and Web of Science, so it means that journal didn't index in Web of Science or Scopus. So please double check if let's say it didn't index in Scopus or Web of Science. It might be fake or it might be predatory, but not all of it. But why not we double check? Okay. Okay, for example, number two, this is journal website from Scopus and the Google search. Okay, food science and technology. This first image is original page that provided from the Scopus and Web of Science, directly from the Scopus and Web of Science. But if let's say you are searching food science and technology directly from Google search, it different web page. So it different web page, even though the name are the same. Okay. So next, example number 3. This case, they have the same name and same ISSN. Before this, these two is a different ISSN. So this one, this is the case which is the name is the same, the ISSN also the same. But when you are searching this high technology latest in Google, what it worse more is the first one, the first result is the fake one. Okay, high technology latest is the fake one, and then the original one is come for the third. Okay, this is the right one from the Scopus. Right, so the first one is the fake one, so please be careful. Right. And next, example number 4 is a fake impact factor and metric. They provide or they advertise their impact factor. How to say that? Basically, in Scopus and websites, you go through in depth into the journal details, then you can see the impact factor. But in this journal, they provide it a top on that page. So the impact factors. Impact factor 0.519, but what kind of impact factor? So they didn't provide with the detailed information. Okay. So next, tips number 2 is the subject area. Okay. Journal critical review. This one is the journal that indexed in the Scopus. Okay. Many predatory journals will publish any submitted articles without following to the journal's advertised subject coverage. It might also change its coverage from a single disciplinary to multidisciplinary within a short time. Okay, here in Scopus, they covered subject area in pharmacology, biochemistry, mostly in the biotechnology field. But then this with the same name, Journal of Critical Review, it covers all engineering, science, pharmacy, management, social science, even humanities. So who are the reviewer? who covered all this subject. Okay, so maybe you can ask yourself, is it the right one that you can do all of this subject all at one time? Okay, what how many of the staff that they have that to cover all this subject? Okay, right, next. Tips number 3 is editorial board. The editorial board should be listed with their full names and institutional affiliation. If any of this information is missing, try to do a Google search on them or email them personally for further clarification. Okay, basically, okay, this one is too different. We put some of the example from UTM, from General Technology. Basically, which one that you think this is more corporate look? Okay, they have the position, they have the affiliation from where, who is the chief editor, who are the editors. So rather than this one, it's put all the associate editors at one page like this without the affiliation. Okay, next is tips number 4, the contact details. Basically uh, uh, the known journal, they are using the corporate email, the corporate contact number. Okay, so if you are saying that they are using Gmail or yahoo.com, so please double check, please double check. Okay, even this address also in Jalan Ampang, Kuala Lumpur, so maybe a bit suspicious. So try to double check. Okay. Tips number 5 is frequency. The journal should clearly state how often issues will be published each year. Okay. So red flag alert. Look for a sudden surge in the number of articles published. Okay. Basically, maybe this is one of the example. 2019, 132 documents. But then in 2020, suddenly up to 2,000 documents published. So maybe you can ask yourself, who are the person who are review all this publication? So you can ask yourself, please double check, okay? And tip number 6 is check the archive. Read through the past issue of the journals and look for any inconsistencies. Okay, articles with many mistakes could show their poor peer review process. Okay, and then missing part issues are missing or listed as a coming soon. This could be a strong sign that the journal is not the original one. The journal website contains an archive of its past issue with working links or the OI. Okay, all right. So I think I have covered all of this module. So if let's say you have any need further help, any related with the library services, okay, so you can drop your email to library inquiry lib-inquiry jb@utm.my. So this is the list also that we provide for you to look into the potential predatory journals and publisher known as a bail list. Okay, you can check from here as well. All right, so we come to the end of the session. You are needed to complete this survey before we end our classes. So your PSC for today is me, Nora Chicken Johari. By completing the submission for this survey, you will receive an auto-generated user education program e-certificate and the student merit as well, the webinar recording as well after this session. That information as a proof that you have attended the user education program. So kindly please scan this QR code or get the link at the chat box. I think my colleague will put it on the chat box. Okay, please complete the survey. Okay, next one. If let's say you are want to join any of the upcoming session that are